ध्यायन् कृते यजन्यज्ञैः त्रेतायां द्वापरे अर्चयन् यदाप्नोति तदाप्नोति कलौ संकीर्त्य केशवम्. Chanting the names of God, His holy names, has been very well acknowledged and has been prescribed as the best way forward in Kali Yuga. There is a very important reason behind it. I am privileged today to share that with you all on this great day when many of you have joined from across the globe to chant Vishnu Sahasranama together. I wonder that the Shastras and Bhagavan himself had foreseen these circumstances and prescribed the right way for any circumstance. You are from many parts. You are at home, but still you are together. This is made possible because instead of the deity form of God, we have resorted to the name form. Namani kritva abhivadani yadaste. This is a Vakya from Upanishad. Those who are not able to together have darshan of God directly, physically, resort to His holy names. Namani kritva abhivadan. So we worship Him through His names. Although we chant Sahasranama today, and that has been blessed to us by Bhishmacharya and even before by VISVAS, these names are as old as Bhagavan himself. You call one by his name. But that person is not restricted to this name. That's the reason why we have thousands and thousands of namas. We all have only one name. We were born, we were named. You can't change your name. You can have a pet name at home, you can be called so. But you can't change. If you have to change, there has to be an official gazette notification. It's not easy. But how does Bhagavan sport 1,000 names and not restrict to 1,000? He has more thousands. Devo Nama Sahasravan. Per Ayiram Kondador Pidudayan. This Alva's Pashuram. Now, he has no official notification. Anyone can call him by any name. In fact, you can coin a new name to him today. But he has no restriction to any name. How does that become possible? One, he is Vibhu. He is found everywhere, the all-pervasive. Since he is Vibhu, he is inside every object. So any name to any object, finally, it only points towards him. This in Vedanta is known as Paryavasana Vritti. This is a book before me. When I call this as book, the word book, the name book, doesn't stop with pointing to the book. It goes further into it and it stops with the Atma that is inside this book. Every object has Atma, not only the human body. And it doesn't stop with that Atma. It goes further into it and reaches Paramatma. When I say a book, The meaning is in three parts. One, the physically available present book. Two, the Atma inside the book. Three, the Paramatma inside the book. So the word book will stand for Paramatma. The word computer will stand for Paramatma. The word pen will be for Paramatma. So he has that ability to be called by any name as you want, by any word as you want. That is the reason we are able to easily relate with his names and through his names to himself. Namani Kritva Abhisavadani Yadaste. In Vedanta, it is known as Sarva Shabda Vachyatvam. Sarva Shabda, all the words, Vachyatvam. The meaning for every word, the meaning for all words is Brahman himself. That is the glory of Brahman. That is the reason from anywhere, everyone, at any point in time, you are able to easily come together and chant Sahasranama. Although the Sahasranama is so easily accessible to us, you have all joined. I have also joined. It takes 2 minutes. But the underlying greatness, the truth behind it is, Bhagavan is Sarva Shabda Vachya. He can be called by any name, by any word. Whoever, all the organizers here, great people, noble souls, who have come together to organize this. You all have many names. Each one of you has one name. All these names will not stop with you, will not stop with the Atman. It will go further into Bhagavan Narayana himself, Krishna himself, Rama himself. That is the greatness, glory. Namani Kritva Abhivadan. You want to go to the temple? Want to have darshan of God? I go to temple. I cannot directly go to Vyuha Vasudeva and have his darshan in his reclining posture in the ocean of milk. It's not accessible to me. To Krishna or Rama, not directly accessible to me because he was in a different yuga. That was in Dwapara Yuga, there was a Treta Yuga. So I can't access. Today, access is available only to the temple close to me. Even the temple, suddenly there was a lockdown for 6 months. Many of us could not have darshan, but still Sahasranama was available. Even when the temples were closed, when we were not able to have darshan, all his holy names were available. At home, we can chant every day. Why? Many sampradayams, they have their own methods of chanting. It is either you do 108 times or 16 times or 24 times. Why? Even if you are not able to visit a temple, you can chant his holy names. That is, he is made easily accessible. And to make it easy, there has to be a great doctrine behind it. There has to be a great technology behind it. The technology is, by any name, he is called. He is not called by one name Narayana, not by one name Vishnu, not by one name Krishna. He is called by every other name. Namani Kritva Abhivadan Yadaste. You can't find a technology in this world, in this prapancham, with anybody else. Yes, the Shastras have provided us to do this. Fine. But it doesn't stop there. The names have to be glorious. The names have to protect us. And his names, the namas, have to be quite sweet. These two are called as Rakshakatva and Bhogyatva. These are two attributes of Bhagavan. One is Rakshakatvam, protects. Bhagavan himself protects us. Bhogyatvam, all that protects you need not be sweet. All that is sweet to you need not protect you. For example, I have a small sword for self-protection. Yes, it does. Someone has a pistol. Yes, it protects you. But is it very sweet? Can you feel very happy or very sweet when you look at a pistol? You do not do that. So it stops with protecting you. Whereas Chakrapongal, Laddu, Jangri, Jilebi, all these are quite sweet, but they will not come to protect you. Those things that protect will not be sweet. That are sweet will not be protective. Whereas Bhagavan is a Rakshaka, and he is so sweet Rakshaka. He does, take the case of Krishna in Gokula. When I mention the name Sri Krishna, what do you recollect? Is it that he killed Kamsa and protect all the boys, all the girls there? Is it that he killed Bakasura? He killed, he lifted the great mountain Govardhanagiri to protect all these boys? Yes, that comes to our mind. At the same time, he was so sweet when he talked, when he walked, when he smiled, when he laughed. What comes to your mind first? His sweetness comes to my mind first. But when I make you remember, when I remind you, is it only sweet? Yeah, does it not? Did it not protect you? Yes, yes, yes. I start listing all his pastimes that protected me. So he is both together, but he is not with us today. How do I access him? I need protection. I need a sweet enjoyment, a sweet experience. How do I do? The same Krishna Nama has two different purposes. One, some namas are very, very protective. Some namas are very, very sweet. For example, if I say Madhusudana, it immediately will ring a bell. He is the one who killed the demons Madhu and Kaitaba. So as he killed them and protected the bhaktas, he would kill my enemies too and protect myself. This is Madhusudana. When I say Venugopala, where is a question of protection? It's a question of experience. A blissful, great Gana. It is Sangeeta. It is sweet. So it's Venugopala. The name will stand for sweetness, a sweet enjoyment, a great moment. But when it is Madhusudana or Keshi Hanta, Keshi, he is the one who killed the Keshi Asura. Then it is Keshi Hanta. Keshi Hanta, the name itself will protect. Madhusudana, the name is quite sweet. As Bhagavan is a Rakshaka and a Bhogya, or his names too. The names also have Rakshakatvam. Names also have Bhogyatvam. That is the reason. Even when I don't have access to God, I have access to his names. Right now, can you all together have darshan of any temple? At the best, I can do it through an internet. It's possible, but physically not possible. You can't feel it at home. But when you chant the Sahasranama, you don't feel that he is not present. You feel he is more present. Not only in a deity form, but in any form. In a temple, he can be as God, as in standing posture, in sitting, or in reclining. Either as Rama or Krishna. You can't find him in all forms. But before chanting Sahasranama once in 25 minutes, you have gone through all his forms. Paravasudeva, Vyuha Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Aniruddha, Pradyumna, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Krishna, Rama, Govinda, what not. All his forms are present. Present everywhere. Present to anyone. Present to any part in a day. This is something which is unimaginable. This is the great glory. This is the boon that has been given to us by Shastra itself and by the great rishis. Do you need any qualification to chant Sahasranama? No, it's self-qualifying. We are now today told to wash our hands with soap often because that disintegrates the virus. Yes, it's good. But would the virus not stick to the soap? Do you use another soap to clean the soap? You are told to clean your hands with the soap. No one told you to clean the soap. The soap will have the virus, but it is auto-cleaning. You need not clean the soap with another soap. Soap cleans by itself. That is how Ganga happens. That's how Kaveri does. That is how all your rivers, Ganga, Kaveri, Narmada, Tapati, all these rivers, they cleanse us. But will anybody cleanse the river? It is auto-cleansing. Similarly, Vishnu Sahasranama, it cleanses. Do I need any qualification to chant it? No. Auto-qualification. There is no entrance exam, no problem at all. You just come, log in, start chanting. It qualifies you. It qualifies you, makes you chant, cleanses you of all your papams, and makes Peruman available before you in whatever form you want to. Shrutva dharma naseshena pavananicha sarvashaha yudhishthira shantanavam punareva abhyabhashata. You have all chanted this shloka. Dharmaputra is before Yudhishthira. He pleads to Yudhishthira, I have listened to all the great dharmas from you, from none other than you. Shrutva dharman asheshena pavananicha sarvashaha. I listened to all the dharmas from you, but somehow I am not satisfied. I feel still there is a dharma which I have not listened to you. I would like to listen that from you. Then Bhishmacharya listed the 1,000 names, which would mean there were many dharmas. Dharmaputra knew all the dharma, and the final dharma was Sahasranama. So we need not feel let down. I do not know many dharma. I have come directly to Sahasranama. Am I missing out on anything? Not at all. This is a eventual dharma. This is an ultimate dharma. You chant this, it will make you perform all other dharmas. I am not telling you that once you chant, you don't take care of your parents. Once you chant, don't go to temple. Once you chant, don't do any dhana or dharma. I am not telling that, and that's not right even. You have to follow many dharmas, but you need a qualification. You need someone to make you interested in performing everything. You continuously chant the Sahasranama that kindles your interest, that takes you closer to God and makes you follow all his prescriptions. There are many other prescriptions which you are not doing today, which are very important, vital. We can't miss them, but we don't have the interest to do. That interest is generated, that qualification is given by Vishnu Sahasranama. There are some courses which are only qualifying courses. They are not the main courses. You take an entrance exam. Entrance exam can only qualify. They cannot be a course. There are many courses, BCom, MCom, MS, MBA, whatnot. They are all not entrance exams. They are only main courses. Whereas Vishnu Sahasranama can perform the role of any course. For those who want to go further, this will be a stepping stone. For those who want to wait and rest here, this will be the ultimate stone. So it can play any role. You need not have qualifications. This is the final dharma. Shutva dharmana sheshena pavananicha sarvasaha. Eidam shuniyan nityan yaschapi parikirtayet na shubham vidyate kwaschit na ashubham vidyate. For those who chant, no more ashubham. Shubha, ashubha can be termed as mangala and amangala, or even punya or papa. Our great commentators, Adi Shankara, Bhagavatpada, Swami Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, they all term Shubha Shubham in two different terminologies. Shubha Ashubha is Mangala and Amangala. A lamp is Mangala. Kuttu velakku, Mangalam Kuttu velakku. Turmeric powder is Mangalam. These are all termed as Mangala. Whereas Pavitra, Ganga Jal, Pavitra. Charana Jal, Pavitra. Darbha, Pavitra. Now you know the difference between Mangala and Pavitra. Pavitra is something that purifies you. Mangala is something that gives you all the opulences, all the auspicious things. So Mangala, Pavitra. Mangalanam Mangalam, Pavitranam Pavitramyo Mangalanam Cha Mangalam. Bhagavan Nama and Bhagavan ultimately are Mangalam and Pavitra together. So, Yeidam Shuniyan Nityam Yashabi Parikirtayet Na Ashubham Prapniyat. He is never haunted by Ashubha, neither Papa, neither Amangala. So he is fetched, he is blessed with all Mangala and all Pavitra. Prapta Pratar Deveti Krishneti Govindeti cha Jalpatam Madhyanne cha Aparanne cha Yovasadahasa Uchyatam. In Vishnu Purana, Prahlada says so. Parashara Maharishi gives this. Pratar Deveti Krishneti. In the early morning, chant Deva, Krishna. Pratar Deveti Krishneti Govindeti cha. Govinda, Krishna, Devadeva, Madhusudana, Vasudeva. Chant this in the morning. Now come and complain to me if you find any problem in the afternoon or in the evening. You won't find. This is my resolution. Pratar Deveti Krishneti Govindeti cha Kalpatam Madhyanne cha Aparanne cha. Madhyanam is afternoon. Aparanna is even the period after that. In the whole day, you will not have any amangalam. You will not have any pavitrata. So the names themselves are Pavitra and Mangala. Again, it's a dual purpose. First I told you it's Rakshaka and Bhogya. Now I am telling you it is Pavitra and Mangala. Both are not possible. Turmeric powder cannot be Pavitra. A Darbha can never be Mangala. Whereas this has both. Pavitranam Pavitram Yo Mangalanam Cha Mangalam. Dharmarthi Chapriyat Dharmam. Artharthi Chartham Apriyat. See these two. What are the benefits of chanting Sahasranama? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. These four are the glorious Purusharthas in this material world. And finally, we reach the transcendental world. Dharmarthi, Prapniyat Dharmam. Artharthi, Charthamapniyat. Kamanavatniyat Kami. Prajarthi, Chapniyat Prajaha. You would like to get married? You would like to get a son or a daughter? You want to go to Vaikuntha? Whichever you want. Yes, that's given by Vishnu Sahasranama. Finally, if you feel, I don't need anything. I only need that divine experience by chanting. Yes, that is always available to you. For material pleasure, material wealth, and that too, material pleasure not for the sake of materialism, for the sake of spiritualism. You have money. You can send it to you can spend it in Bhagavata Kainkarya. You have power. You can fight out for any Bhagavata cause. Whatever you have can be spent for Bhagavan and Bhagavata. That is right. But if you just need opulence and use it for material pleasure, that is not what Sahasranama gives you. You are together from so many parts of this world, in many time zones, for any purpose, at home, to have darshan of God in many different, in his forms, in all his forms, through his Vishnu Sahasranama. He is a Rakshaka, he is a Bhogya, it's Pavitra, Mangala. So, what else can you have in one platter? Given all. It's a Navaratna Mala. It's a full feast by itself. If you go to Gujarat, it's Gujarati food. Rajasthan, Rajasthani food. It is Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu food. You want to have all food? Again, that is Vishnu Sahasranama. Whether it is food or Bhavitra or Mangala, and we are blessed with such, we must be very thankful, sweetly thankful to all the rishis, Vedavyasa, Bhishmacharya, Dharmaputra, and Lord Krishna himself, who was seated to listen to Vishnu Sahasranama. That's the final glory to it. Rama listened to Ramayana. Yes, Krishna listened to Vishnu Sahasranama. Ramayana and Vishnu Sahasranama are so equal. In Mahabharata, two essence parts. One is Bhagavad Gita, other is Sahasranama. We have it. Bhagavad Gita at least takes some time to know. You have to spend time and you have to squeeze your mind to know more about Bhagavad Gita. There is no problem at all in chanting Sahasranama. It is possible from 5 years old child. She or he can start, and that can go up to 95. You are blessed with all. I am blessed today to be with you. Vishwas and ISKCON together have come together to make this event possible at this early hours, for me at least. In India, it's just 6 a.m. today. During the Suryodaya time, I was blessed, honored to talk a few words about Sahasranama and its glory. I wish you all a great day, a great coming year, a chanting year together. Together, let us cleanse. Together, let us cleanse ourselves and cleanse the current problem in this world. It is Nama which can cleanse the problems in this world. Let it be diseases or poverty or economic recession or domestic problems, whatever. All these can be cleared, but it requires dedication. You are dedicated. You have come together with dedication. I appreciate that. Thank you all for inviting me. I more and more Sengal Tirumahathu Chelva Tirumalal Yengum Tiruvarul Pettu Inburu.